All right, so here it is, man, the Rhinoshield Solidsuit in this all new design. So let's go ahead and check this out for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Now, no, this is not going to be the MagSafe version. They sent me this model a long time ago, and I probably should have got into it by now, but we getting into it now. I was hoping the MagSafe version will be sent out so we don't even have to do the review of this one with no MagSafe. We know every case needs MagSafe, and yo, merch coming out soon with the every case needs MagSafe. We need y'all to go out there and show love, man. But let's go ahead and get into it. This is the all new design Solidsuit for the 14 Pro Max. All right, now this is just going to be the plain Jane black version. All right, and this is kind of like a pre-production model. I'm not sure if this is going to be like a full in model, but let's check it out in case it is, because I want to show you the new design that they have going on when it comes to this case. All right, now when it comes to this is like an all new design when it comes to this, because this now is a little bit more of a flexible case. Now this right here, the ring right here still removes. It pops out when it comes to the camera ring. Now I'm not gonna pop it out because I struggle putting those things back in there, but the camera ring does pop out. If that's gonna be something that you're into, you can kind of switch those out for different colors and different things like that. But this black right now is gonna be kind of a textured material. Now, not sure, because it does tend to show a little bit of scratches, all right? So that's kind of something that's a little bit different than before when it comes to the Solidsuit cases. Now, same material is going to be all around this case. You're going to get the very nice interchangeable buttons. You can pop these buttons. Rhinoshield just simply knows how to do buttons that pop out. It's not rattly like a lot of cases out here this year. They just know how to get buttons done, all right? So let's go ahead and weigh this right quick, and let's see what we have going on. And popping it down on the scale, 36 grams. All right, now I'm pretty sure that is a lot lighter than what their old ones used to be, because the older ones used to be it used to give you a little bit of weight. So let's go ahead and pop this on. All right, let's go ahead and pop that on right here. Let me get rid of this next door app and let's take a look at the case. All right, so here is going to be the Solidsuit right here on the 14 Pro Max. All right, definitely a different little look, but let's kind of go on and see what we got popping off. All right, so on that top side is going to be closed. On that right side, you're going to get your Rhinoshield branding right here. Perfect button. All right, Rhinoshield's been doing buttons very good for a very long time. Absolutely perfect button. Going on the bottom, you see you get those equal cutouts. Not accurate, but you do get equal cutouts, so that's something to make note of. On the bottom down here, you're going to get a little lanyard hole if lanyards are your thing. Perfect volume up and down buttons, no issues there. Getting to that mute toggle switch, big enough as well, no issues getting to that also. And looking at that camera, let's go ahead and take a look at it. It is very good. You see that lip is raised up, so sitting down on the table, you can see that it does work just fine with your camera protection. But when you're talking about a little bit of the wobbling, it is going to give you a little bit of wobble when it comes to this case. All right, now let's take a look at that lay on the table protection. Now, Solidsuits have always been very good for protection, and even with this, it does have a nice pronounced lip that goes all the way around it. So sitting it down face first, you definitely should be good in that category when we are talking about sitting down if you were to drop it. The Solidsuit, I've been using the Solidsuit for years, and it's always did its thing when it comes to protection. All right, now how does it fit? Because here is the new wave when it comes to this Solidsuit case. Remember, everybody used to complain about, yo, it's impossible to get this case off. Now, with the new kind of design, it's a little bit easier to get off, but don't let that fool you as saying that, oh, Rhinoshield doesn't have that snug fit anymore like they used to. False. This thing still fits like an absolute glove. At the top side, barely any pull. Coming along that side, look, very, very snug. You may get it to pull, but it's all coming right back into place. Even down here at the bottom, everything is very snug when it comes to this. Popping it on, it's one of those cases that's kind of like magic, man. It's very rigid, but you can easily pop this case off. You do not have to fight anymore to get a Rhinoshield Solidsuit case off, because you had to legit fight like a rhino to get this case off. And it's good to see that they made this new design so you can actually get this case on and off fairly easy, because I know a lot of people had that issue. You would break your nail almost trying to get that Solidsuit off, all right? And how does it feel in your hand? And this material right here, even though it is very plain Jane, I probably really would have loved to seen some type of grips on here. Just a little stippled pattern here on the side, because this material is a little bit slippery. I'm not gonna lie. Right initially, this is a little bit of a slippery material right here. So I would love to see this be able to just give us a little bit more grip. All right, of course, it's going to be a nice matte texture design, so you're not really going to see fingerprints, but I do worry about scratches and things over time. All right, so that might be a concern, especially if you use this case long term. the scratches and different things like that might be something to think about. So you just kind of got to take that in consideration when you were talking about this case. And somebody just fired the lawnmower up. Every time you want to record, somebody cuts the lawnmower on, man. This does not have MagSafe, all right? So bringing it over here, when you're talking about MagSafe, it's going to work just fine with regular wireless charging, but it does not have MagSafe. So hopefully, whenever this case drops, I will be getting that MagSafe version in, because you know, if you don't know, the clear case from Rhinoshield has the strongest magnets I ever tested on the phone. The strongest magnets, especially for the 13 Pro Max. And I'm hoping I see the exact same thing when it comes to the 14 Pro Max. So wireless charging works fine. Whenever we get that MagSafe in here, we will be good to go. Now, should you buy? All right. Now, I'm not really going to give you a should you buy, because I'm ready for the final product to come out. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to test that MagSafe. I want to be able to see what they have available for the Rhinoshield, as in different textures on the back, different designs, different things like that. Where are they going to price this thing? This is more a first look at their new design. Once I get the final product, the final production case in, I will be bringing that to you, because you never know, some changes might be made, and hopefully by then we'll have that MagSafe, and I can give you more of a proper assessment on the way I feel about this case, because right now it does seem very solid. All right, I feel like, you know, the new redesign is very thought out. You know, I do like that it's easier to get out. I would like a little bit more grip, but all of the other aspects of this case is very, very good. You know what I mean? Just give us a strong magnet, and that'll get this case on up there when we're talking about some of the best cases for the 14 Pro Max. So you already know, stay locked in for the channel. You will know as soon as I get me a final production unit of this case in, because I'm going to be bringing you the reviews fast, all right? So y'all make sure y'all get subbed up, turn that bell on, and stay safe out there, because you know I'm bringing you the 14 Pro Max videos in a hurry. All right, stay safe. Catch you on the next one.